from Streamlight. There you go, you can see it. And this is how I get this light to run with a pressure pad. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to show you how it performs under nods, specifically the IR illuminator, who I've seen lots of folks say is weak. Even a few comments on Reddit and YouTube from some YouTube users who posted reviews saying that the onboard illuminator for PVS 14 or DT-NVS, which is what I have, is actually on par with the Streamlight. So the illuminator I currently have on is the X300, and I'll announce whenever I'm switching the X300 on. So this is off, you know, beautiful night here in North Carolina, using a Tippmann M422. It is by far the best 22 I've ever had, and that includes kids, Valkortsons, 1022s, etc. So this is my primary training. It's dedicated, and it's very nice. So anyway, here we go. So X300, I'm at yard marks. You can see right there that little white post, that's my 70-yard mark. Right here is my 100, that's my doggo, that's Buddy. So illuminator on the X300 at 90 yards is definitely excellent. Now the illuminator on the TLR VIR II illuminates actually quite well. So you can see at the very end I have two steel silhouette targets, and then just I think double stacked targets themselves. So no illuminator, just a little bit. So 90 yards, kind of pushing it. Now we'll move to the 75-yard mark. This is a TLR. Definitely lights it up. You can start seeing some, they're earth tone. I just keep it that way to keep the range kind of hidden. Even with the X300, you can't really see it. So let's keep going. Come on, buddy. So I'm not going to do any shooting tonight. I still haven't zeroed it, and I'm not willing to just send rounds off. So in my hand here, I also have the somogear PEC 15 clone. I'm not going to get into a review with it, but you know, here's a laser. It is full power, and it's bright as hell. Now, take the diffuser cap off. Here's my illuminator on the somogear. Is it good? Yes. I mean, for all appearances' sakes, this thing looks quite awesome. Now, I also own and have used real PEC 15s and still have one. I actually bought one of these secondhand, and it failed on a 22 on initial sight-in. So this is a second go since I bought that one secondhand, and I've already started experiencing some laser walk. So I zeroed it, stood up, shot again. It was off target. So I sat back down, re-zeroed it, and I gave it a very, very gentle tap with the end of a screwdriver that was covered in rubber, and it walked it. So that being said, I'll show you. This is what you get. I mean, looks great until you actually start using it, but I'm bitter towards that first experience. So anyway, now we're at about, I don't know, 35, 40 yards. We got decent flood, whereas with the X300, it's bright as hell, but it kind of starts washing out your peripheral here. So I really start liking this when we get to about the 70, 75 yard mark is when I can start seeing a decent flood amount and visually identifying targets down range. That being said, let's start walking in the woods and see how it performs in a wood environment. So the X300 I have mounted on my helmet. Great device to have mounted on your bump. I like to be able to switch from a weapon to where I have to follow it with my eyes to just, now I have an illuminator to spot targets with, And if need be, I can still use it in conjunction with the Streamlight, right?